Tre Johnson went 6th overall to the Wizards in the 2025 draft. And when you take a guy that high, you're not looking for a role player. You're looking for someone to build around. One season in, Tre Johnson hasn't been that. Some of that's fair. He missed time with injuries, and Washington won 17 games. They were tanking, and they'd been tanking. So there's no spacing, no real second option, nothing that makes anybody's job easier. It's not a clean look at anybody. And I mean, it worked. They got Dybantsa with the #1 overall pick. But Tre Johnson did start 42 games and showed he was a shooter. But kind of just a shooter. So that's what I want to get into. What the shooting actually looks like up close, what he can't do yet, and the passing, because there's actually a little more there than you'd think. Let's get into it. Here's the thing about Tre Johnson's shooting numbers. They're fine. 35, 36% from 3 on about 5.5 attempts a game. That's a normal rookie season. Nothing special. But that number's lying to you a little bit. Because when he actually got a clean look, nobody within 6 feet, he shot almost 42%. That's the shot. That's what he does. He just didn't get many of them. On a 17-win team, nobody's drawing a double team, so help never has to leave anybody. Which means the closeouts just come faster, and every shot is a little harder than it needs to be. He's already good. With actual spacing around him and a small tweak or two in the form, I think he can be one of the best shooters in the league. So let me break down a few actual shots and show you what I mean about his shooting form.
George Goodwin already in double figures off the Suns bench, 11 points, 9 here in the quarter. Here's Tre. Oh my goodness, Drew.
There's Tre Johnson pulling out from the corner. He has a firm base, extra power for such a deep shot, and he switches it so well. That's how you know he's a shooter.
Weekend for Anthony Gill had his number retired at Charlotte Christian just last night. Shots. Good golly, this kid's got a future. Turned the net inside out.
This clip, you see Johnson set his feet well and kind of flick it so hard that the backspin on that shot is what causes it to switch so well. And he gets enough arc on it that he's able to kind of backpedal away like Curry does.
He doesn't get a clean catch on it, but it finds the shooter, and that's K2. Tre Johnson answers with a triple. That snaps a 15.
The last clip of his form, Johnson is already dipping as the ball comes. It's off target, but he's able to still dip and come in. Everything's compact with the shot, which is making him such a good catch-shoot shooter. Subscribe if you want more of this stuff. New video drops every Thursday. So, for Tre Johnson, the shooting's real. The question is kind of everything else. And with him, it mostly comes down to one thing. He is liked and sliked. Watch this. Oso Ighodaro just puts up a wall, and Tre can't get through it or over it. And Oso is an undersized center. He's just more physical than Tre is. That's the whole play. Same with a lot of his turnovers. Royce O'Neal isn't a physical guy either. He's just intense and gets right up in his handle. Tre tries to go behind his back and loses it. Defensively, he knows what he's doing, knows where to go. He just can't do much about it. He's 20. Guys add strength, but right now it shapes everything about his game, except his shooting. Okay, so here's the part that I think gets missed with Tre Johnson. He's not a bad passer, and I want to be careful how I say that, because I don't mean he's a creator. He's not Luka. Nobody's running an offense through Johnson. But watch this pocket pass to the roller. It's not a hard read, but guys who can't pass generally don't see this. They've got tunnel vision. They're looking at the rim the whole way, and then nothing happens. He sees it, most of the time anyway. Same with the corner shoot. He's not hunting it, but when the help comes over, he finds the guy. And that's kind of the whole thing. These are easy passes, but easy passes are what keeps an offense moving when you're the fourth option, and it's the difference between a guy who fits next to other players and a guy who stops the ball. So, Washington drafted Tre Johnson 6th to be somebody they build around, and 1 year in, he isn't that. But look at what they've done since. Trae Young, Anthony Davis, Dybantsa at #1. They didn't wait around to find out if he'd be a creator. They went and got one, because they're actually trying to win games this season. And that's the part I like for him. It gives him a ramp. He doesn't have to be more than he is right now, and he's got time to get there eventually. Coulibaly takes the hard defensive assignment, probably Dybantsa too. Dybantsa's going to need touches. Tre and AD are running the pick and roll. so nobody's asking Tre Johnson to do anything except shoot, which is the thing he's good on. And now he'll actually get clean looks at it because teams have to guard everybody else, which will improve his percentages. He's 20. The rest might still come, but it doesn't have to anymore right now, and that's what's changed. If you like this, subscribe. New one every Thursday. Have a great day.